This is the JVC NZ700, a mid-price laser projector that blends cutting-edge technology with incredible black levels and brightness. JVC sent me this unit for the review, but this isn't a sponsored video and they don't get to see this review before it goes live. As a long-time JVC fan, I was excited to test this one out and compare it to my MP5, which I currently have in my home theater, and whether or not I would consider an upgrade. I discussed that at the end of the video, but let's get into it. The NZ700's design was the first thing that I noticed. The new chassis is sleeker than the NZ800 and the NZ900 models, maintaining a premium build quality while being compact enough for most setups. It's solidly built, weighing in at approximately 14.6 kilograms, with dimensions of 17.75 inches by 7.9 inches by 18.88 inches. This is a new design that is perfectly suited for both ceiling mounting and shelf placement. And JVC clearly designed this projector with larger screens and longer throw distances in mind, catering to enthusiasts who demand performance without stepping up the flagship pricing. The lens assembly is a key component of the NZ700. It features a 15-element 11-group configuration, providing excellent focus across the screen, even on large projections up to 200 inches diagonal. While higher-end models like the NZ800 explicitly use an all-glass lens system, the NZ700 employs a hybrid lens assembly combining glass and plastic elements. The design ensures strong optical performance while keeping the cost and weight of the projector in check. The new chassis design is not only compact but also aligns with JVC's focus on offering a high-end optical performance in a more accessible package. The NZ700 includes dual HDMI inputs and supports HDR10 and HLG formats with full frame adapt HDR capabilities to dynamically map brightness and contrast for each scene. While it doesn't have 8K E-Shift, this projector is firmly focused on delivering exceptional 4K performance. Now let's talk about what really sets this projector apart. The contrast and brightness. The NZ700 offers 2300 lumens of brightness, which is ideal for those with larger screens or requiring a longer throw distance. The projector's native contrast ratio measured in at a staggering 29,580 to 1 with the iris fully open, and the ANSI contrast comes in at 444 to 1, which is pretty awesome. What does this mean in real-world performance? It means stunning black levels and vivid details in dark scenes. Watching John Wick Chapter 4, especially the rooftop fight scene, was breathtaking. The projector's dynamic laser dimming brought out the deepest blacks while maintaining detail in the shadows. Similarly, watching Avatar: The Way of Water, the NZ700 beautifully rendered the bioluminescent details of Pandora's underwater scenes with incredible vibrancy and depth. It's a level of immersion that feels like bringing the cinema home, and why I am personally such a fan of JVC projectors. The NZ700 comes with a fluorescent laser light source, offering plenty of flexibility when it comes to brightness. It features 100 steps of adjustment, allowing you to tweak the laser brightness on a scale from 0 to 100. However, setting the laser to 0 doesn't mean the brightness is completely off. It feels more like 50% of the maximum output. On the other hand, a setting of 100 delivers the full brightness of the 2300 lumens, which is incredibly bright and great for HDR content in darker rooms. Personally, I found that setting the laser brightness to 66 works perfectly for SDR content. It provides vibrant, lifelike colors without overwhelming the image or making the room feel uncomfortably bright. For HDR content though, I did push it all the way to 100 to fully experience the dynamic range and impactful highlights HDR can provide. These adjustments make a big difference depending on the type of content and the viewing environment. This level of brightness control also ties closely to the NZ700's multiple pixel control. MPC is JVC's proprietary image processor designed to analyze the image in real time and enhance sharpness, clarity and detail across the entire frame. I specifically tested this while revisiting Tron Legacy on Blu-ray. The NZ700's MPC gave the movie a sharper and more refined look, especially in the digital neon scenes, making it feel almost like it's been remastered. However, it's important to adjust these settings based on personal preference, as over-enhancing the image can sometimes feel like it looks a little too processed. Together, the brightness control and MPC ensure that the NZ700 delivers a tailored experience for a variety of content. The combination of precise laser control and intelligent image processing makes this projector incredibly versatile and adaptable to different setups and preferences. The NZ700 incorporates a suite of advanced image processing features that deliver an impressive viewing experience, particularly for HDR content. At the forefront is FrameAdapt HDR, JVC's second generation dynamic tone mapping system. This technology analyzes HDR10 content frame by frame or scene by scene, dynamically optimizing brightness, contrast, and color for each shot. With upgraded gamma processing to an 18-bit equivalent, the NZ700 delivers smoother gradations, enhancing details in both shadow and highlight areas. Another standout feature is the deep black tone control, which enhances black levels by further refining tones in dark scenes. This ensures a higher dynamic range and more realistic shadow detail, making the NZ700 a strong performer in dark cinematic scenes. For HDR content, auto tone mapping automatically adjusts settings based on the metadata such as max CLL and max fall. This ensures that HDR10 content is displayed as intended without the need for manual configuration. For movie enthusiasts, the NZ700 supports filmmaker mode, preserving the original frame rate, aspect ratio, and color settings of the content. This feature faithfully reproduces the creator's intent, delivering a true cinematic experience. Like other JVC models, the NZ700 includes ClearMotion Drive. However, JVC has removed frame interpolation, which some users may miss for smoothing fast-moving scenes. Additionally, CMD disables automatically in HDR mode, which can result in a more native, unprocessed look for HDR content. I initially found this transition to be a little jarring, but after some viewing I got used to it and appreciated the filmic quality it preserved for 24p content. Out of the box, the NZ700 delivers vibrant, accurate colors that most users will love. My calibration results showed that the colors are on point, and while a more detailed calibration would improve them further, they're already impressive. JVC clearly aimed for strong performance with minimal need for tinkering, which is a win for those who just want to set it up and enjoy. While comparing to my MP5, the NZ700 really stood out in a few key areas. The increased brightness was immediately noticeable. It's perfect for those with large screens or setups that require a longer throw distance. The laser dimming is a game changer, providing true black levels that my MP5 can't match. Although my MP5 measured in at around 26,000 to 1 native contrast, the laser dimming feature just tricks you into thinking that it's even blacker because total fades to black leave no grayness on the screen at all. Watching darker scenes felt more immersive, with inky blacks that drew me right into what I was watching. That said, I feel that the MP5 has a slight edge in color reproduction, but that's likely because mine's been fully calibrated, and also lamps I feel have a little bit more of a natural feel than laser. Straight out of the box, the NZ700's colors were excellent, and for most users they will be more than satisfied. The brightness advantage alone makes the NZ700 a clear winner for larger, more demanding setups. Let's break down the pros and cons. For the pros, we have laser dimming technology for incredible black levels. We have 2300 ANSI lumens of brightness, ideal for large screens and longer throw distances. We also have the new DILA chips ensuring sharp and efficient image reproduction. We also have the hybrid lens assembly delivering strong performance at a competitive price. Excellent HDR performance with FrameAdapt HDR. Compact yet premium build with versatile installation options. For the cons, we have no eShift, which might be a disappointment for those that are looking to future-proof, and we don't have any 3D support, which JVC has phased out for this model. The NZ700 is aimed at the home theater enthusiast who wants JVC's signature black levels and HDR performance without stepping up to the higher price NZ800 or NZ900. It's perfect for those that are running larger screens or with setups that require a longer throw distance. At its price point, it's also competing with Sony's new lineup, but JVC's dynamic dimming and superior contrast make it a standout for those prioritizing black levels and cinematic immersion. In terms of pricing, the JVC NZ700 has an MSRP of $8,995 US and 14,999 Australian dollars. Shipping dates are still being finalized, so check with your local JVC dealer or online retailers for availability and updates. To wrap it up, the JVC NZ700 impressed me with its increased brightness, dynamic laser dimming, and refined performance. My favorite features include the new generation DILA chips and the flexible hybrid lens assembly, which make it affordable and easy to use. Whether you're upgrading from an older projector or diving into high performance projection for the first time, the NZ700 is an excellent choice. As a massive fan of JVC and especially their black levels, image clarity and sharpness, it really is a difficult decision for me if I'm going to upgrade my MP5 to the NZ700. But I will say that if I was ready to go right now and didn't have the MP5, the NZ700 would be a no-brainer for me. At the price point and feature set that it has, this would be the one that could last for many years. Am I unhappy with my MP5? Definitely not. I am still going to have it for the foreseeable future. However, the quick startup of the laser, the dimming features, and the improved black levels also give the NZ700 that next level edge over the MP5. If you enjoyed the review, hit the thumbs up, and if you're into home theater tech, don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Let me know what you think down in the comments section, and if you have any questions at all, I'll be sure to answer them. Anyway guys, that's it for this one. You'll catch me in the next one. Bye for now.